So, the iMac is back up, and we have, at least for now, fixed it. So, you might be wondering, well, how? How did you fix it? Well, first of all, no software or anything like that helped. I reformatted. You could watch the old video. I pretty much went over all that there, I think. I can't exactly remember. But, I redid the hard drive. I did all that. We eventually decided to open up the computer because that was really the only thing we had left and try and see if we could dust it out and if that would work. The only problem was that we did not know. There were a few other possible answers that we had, but the thing was that if the dusting didn't work, we didn't have any backup. Pretty much my plan was to open it up, dust it out. If the dusting worked, just keep it on like it is now with just tape on until... so we did open it up, dust it out, but there was not very much dust, which worried me because, that probably was not the problem then. So I was quite expectant when we were going to power it on for testing that it would have immediately crashed, or at least start to crash upon a new restart after. But that is not what happened. It actually has been working flawlessly for more than a week now, which is surprising, I have to say. And I've been using it daily, pretty much. So it's really surprised me. I have a hypothesis, you could say, of why, of how we fixed it. It was not the vents. It was not blowing out the air. I don't think that did it. I think it was replugging in the cables to the monitor. One of them could have maybe been slightly loosened and the signal wasn't getting through all the time, which could have had it cut out every so often. But, I really don't know. Now, this video was originally supposed to be like a part 3 to this series, I guess you could call it. But, I was saying, why? Well, actually, for about 2-ish weeks, maybe 3, I had the Mac all the way over there in the corner, you could see, where these cool drives are. Those are hard drive platters. I probably just destroyed a couple bytes of stuff there, maybe even a few kilobytes. But the thing is that we had it over there, and I was using the MacBook Air with an external monitor. I have to say I did not really like it. It was nowhere near as good as the iMac. The external monitor was bad. The MacBook is quite slow. So as I was saying. It's working now. It's working quite fine, and there was going to be a part 3 because I had the setup with the second monitor with MacBook Air. I was going to make a video showing it off. Well, this thing's not doing too good, but I was not able to do that. Now it's because of a few reasons. First of all, I fixed the iMac a lot earlier than I thought. I thought it was ultimately going to get postponed to the end of that week, but actually it happened midway through the week. Which I was not expecting, but also it's my fault because I didn't film the video, even though I should have, but I did not, which is the important thing to note. But we may actually still see that because in my upcoming video on my main channel, we actually are going to be talking a little bit about that, and it's comparing the Acer laptop that we're also making a video about, which, oh boy, that actually, still, doesn't matter. Involves the Acer laptop and the MacBook Air, and I might recreate that setup. I might not, though. Who knows? We'll see. If there's a video called, like, recreation of my temporary Mac setup, it probably is there, but if not, I didn't do it. So, yeah. Also, you might be wondering, so Isaac, how long are you going to put this date on? Are you doing this forever? That's a stupid idea. No, I'm not. Originally, we just wanted to have it go for a week or 2, and if it didn't have problems, we would glue it back on, which we still have not really gotten through to that time. I'm still going to give it a week, really, before we see, is this going to start having problems again? But there's also a new thing. I want to install an SSD onto this thing. You might be saying, well, Isaac, that's stupid. What if it has problems again? That's a waste of money. Well, actually, 1 terabyte SSD is not too expensive. It's only like $100 for a slightly cheaper one. Like not even $200 for a decent one. You know, I was like, hey, I could get a nice SATA SSD because this does not have, that's probably not, it does not have NVMe support, which would be more expensive. I'm pretty sure my drive I have in my PC was like $300. No, it wasn't that expensive. So you might be saying, well, Isaac, what if it starts having problems again? Installing an SSD, that will be pointless. But there's actually a few things I can do with it. First of all, I'm going to keep the original hard drive. I'm not going to be throwing it away, because that would be kind of stupid. But second of all, if it does do that, I always can just throw in the old hard drive and sell it. If it is unfixable or it just is too much for what it's worth, I could just sell the computer and be done with it with the old hard drive or with the SSD. But I could put in that old hard drive, take out the SSD, reformat it, and erase it, and use it in my PC. It would be an extra terabyte of generally fast SSD storage. It may not be as fast as my boot drive, but that only has 500 gigabytes, and it's, you know, not, it's kind of running low, because 500 gigabytes is not a ton. And I can edit video from that, put video files, maybe add some games. That'll be a really nice upgrade to my PC. So, you know, if that does happen, I can't always do that, because I'm pretty sure with this, you could take any drive as long as you reformat it, and it's the same thing with the PC. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, adios for now.